Hello, and welcome to our lesson on Agile and Hybrid Project Management. This segment will cover project life cycles. Projects come in many shapes, and there are a variety of ways to undertake them. Project teams need awareness of the characteristics and options available to select the approach most likely to be successful for the situation. There are 4 types of life cycles, defined as follows. Predictive life cycle, a more traditional approach, with the bulk of planning occurring up front, then executing in a single pass, a sequential process. Iterative life cycle, an approach that allows feedback for unfinished work to improve and modify that work. Incremental life cycle, an approach that provides finished deliverables that the customer may be able to use immediately. Agile life cycle, an approach that is both iterative and incremental to refine work items and deliver frequently. No life cycle can be perfect for all projects. Instead, each project finds a spot on the continuum that provides an optimum balance of characteristics for its context. Predictive life cycles take advantage of things that are known and proven. This reduced uncertainty and complexity allows teams to segment work into a sequence of predictable groupings. Iterative life cycles allow feedback on partially completed or unfinished work to improve and modify that work. Incremental life cycles provide finished deliverables that the customer may be able to use immediately. Agile life cycles leverage both the aspects of iterative and incremental characteristics. When teams use agile approaches, they iterate over the product to create finished deliverables. The team gains early feedback and provides customer visibility, confidence, and control of the product. Because the team can release earlier, the project may provide an earlier return on investment because the team delivers the highest value work first. Predictive life cycles take advantage of high certainty around firm requirements, a stable team, and low risk. As a result, project activities often execute in a serial manner. In order to achieve this approach, the team requires detailed plans to know what to deliver and how. When the team creates detailed requirements and plans at the beginning of the project, they can articulate the constraints. The team can then use those constraints to manage risk and cost. By emphasizing a departmentally efficient, serialized sequence of work, predictive projects do not deliver business value until the end of the project. If the predictive project encounters changes or disagreements with the requirements, or if the technological solution is no longer straightforward, the predictive project will incur unanticipated costs. Iterative life cycles improve the product or result through successive prototypes or proofs of concept. Each new prototype yields new stakeholder feedback and team insights. Then, the team incorporates the new information by repeating one or more project activities in the next cycle. Teams may use time boxing on a given iteration for a few weeks, gather insights, and then rework the activity based on those insights. In that way, iterations help identify and reduce uncertainty in the project. Projects benefit from iterative life cycles when complexity is high, when the project incurs frequent changes, or when the scope is subject to differing stakeholders' views of the desired final product. Iterative life cycles may take longer because they are optimized for learning rather than speed of delivery. Some projects optimize for speed of delivery. Many businesses and initiatives cannot afford to wait for everything to be completed. In these cases, customers are willing to receive a subset of the overall solution. This frequent delivery of smaller deliverables is called an incremental life cycle. Incremental life cycles optimize work for delivering value to sponsors or customers more often than a single final product. Teams plan initial deliverables before beginning their work, and they begin working on that first delivery as soon as possible. Some agile projects deliver value within days of project initiation. Others could take longer, ranging from 1 week to several weeks. In an agile environment, the team expects requirements to change. The iterative and incremental approaches provide feedback to better plan the next part of the project. In agile projects, incremental delivery uncovers hidden or misunderstood requirements. In iteration-based agile, the team works in iterations, time boxes of equal duration, to deliver completed features. The team works on the most important feature, collaborating as a team to finish it. Then the team works on the next most important feature and finishes it. The team may decide to work on a few features at a time, but the team does not address all of the work for the iteration at once. Teams keep work in progress sizes small to better identify issues early and reduce rework should changes be required. Agile life cycles are those that fulfill the principles of the Agile Manifesto. In particular, customer satisfaction increases with early and continuous delivery of valuable products. Moreover, an incremental deliverable that is functional and provides value is the primary measure of progress. Agile life cycles combine both iterative and incremental approaches in order to adapt to high degrees of change and deliver project value more often. It is not necessary to use a single approach for an entire project. Projects often combine elements of different life cycles in order to achieve certain goals. A combination of predictive, iterative, incremental, and agile approaches is a hybrid approach. The early processes utilize an agile development life cycle, which is then followed by a predictive rollout phase. This approach can be used when there is uncertainty, complexity, and risk in the development portion of the project that would benefit from an agile approach, followed by a defined, repeatable rollout phase. An example of this approach is the development of a new high-tech product, followed by rollout and training to thousands of users. Project teams may design a hybrid life cycle based on project risks. The goal of project management is to produce business value in the best possible way given the current environment. It does not matter if that way is agile or predictive. The point is to select a life cycle or a combination of life cycles that work for the project, the risks, and the culture. Each project context has its own peculiarities, such as the varied mix of team member skills and backgrounds, the various components of the product under development, and the age, scale, criticality, complexity, and regulatory constraints of the environment in which the work takes place. Agile frameworks are not customized for the team. The team may need to tailor practices to deliver value on a regular basis. Often, teams practice their own special blend of Agile, even if they use a particular framework as a starting point. This is the end of this segment of our lesson. In the next segment, we shall discuss implementing Agile. This course is presented to you by South Europe College. Thank you for listening and see you on our next segment.